boys and girls, and welcome back to another story time with KJ Story Zone. Are you guys having a good day? Well, I'm happy to hear. The book that we are going to be reading today is Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion. This is basically just a spinoff of Little Red Riding Hood. So let's read it together, boys and girls. This is Little Red. Today she is going to be gobbled up by a lion. This is Lion. Well, that's what he thinks is gonna happen anyway. One hot morning, Auntie Rose woke up covered in spots. There was only one thing for them: spot medicine. Ring, ring, ring. Oh dear, said Little Red when she heard the news. I'll come right away. So she put some spot medicine in her basket and waved goodbye to her daddy. It was a long way to Auntie Rosie's house. Little Red walked under the giraffes, over the sleepy crocodiles, and past the chattering monkeys. She crept around the termite mounds and under leaping gazelles. Then she caught a ride on an elephant, wiggled her way around hippos and warthogs, and waved hello to the meerkats. Then she sat down in the shade, a very shady tree. That's when Lion arrived, the very hungry lion. So it looks like the hungry lion has a plan. Oh, hello, purred the lion. Where are you going? To visit my auntie who is covered in spots, said Little Red. In the time it took for his tummy to rumble, the very hungry lion had cooked up a very naughty plan. My very clever plan. Sneak off to Auntie Rosie's house, hide in her cabinet, dress up as Auntie Rosie, wait for a bit, jump up and eat Little Red, eat Auntie Rosie for dessert. Well done, you are a very clever lion. And he rushed off to put his plan into action. When he arrived, the very hungry lion stuffed Auntie Rose in a cabinet and locked the door. Then he squeezed himself into one of her nightgowns and covered him all in spots. Of course, when Little Red arrived, she realized it wasn't her Auntie Rosie sitting in the bed. She quickly looked around and spotted her auntie peeking through a gap in the cabinet. Then Little Red decided she was going to teach the naughty lion a lesson, so it looks like she's teaching the lion a lesson. Oh, Auntie, cried Little Red, what tangled hair you have! And before the very hungry lion could even lick his lips, Little Red had brushed and combed and twisted and braided until the lion had a lovely new look. This had not been a part of Lion's plan. So he opened his mouth wide, disgusted, and shouted Little Red, what gigantic Jimmy teeth you have, Auntie. And Little Red made the very hungry lion brush his teeth until they were sparkled. Oh, Auntie, sighed Little Red, what an old nightgown you are wearing. And before the very hungry lion knew it, Little Red had found much of a prettier dress for him to wear. That had not been a part of Lion's plan either. So it looks like Little Red has made an idea to stop Lion. Stop! Yelled the lion. I'm a very hungry lion and my tummy is grumbling. Little Red pointed her finger. Well, trying to eat children and Auntie is very naughty. If you were hungry, all you had to do was ask for some food. The very hungry lion let Auntie Rosie out of the cabinet and said sorry ever so politely. Little Red gave Auntie Rosie the spot medicine, which worked immediately. Then the three of them gobbled up a whole basket of donuts together. The lion had 5. Soon It was beginning to get dark, so the lion walked all the way back home with Little Red on his very best behavior. He promised to never, ever, ever try to eat another auntie or any children, but he might be tempted to eat Daddy. No, bad kitty. The end. Did you guys enjoy the story today? I did too. Basically, this story was about a very hungry lion trying to eat Little Red and her auntie Rosie, but Little Red had a plan to stop the lion. I hope you guys enjoyed today's story, and I guess I'll see you the next time. Bye.